Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. The preseason is upon us. So good to be there for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
I know it's just a preseason game, Mike, but these game reps, they're invaluable for a young quarterback. I think anytime you have a chance to go out there and play with the first-team offense, execute in a real NFL game, it's going to pay huge dividends once the regular season comes along.
At the 37-yard line.
To the air on second down. Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. On play action, it is Dart. Open man, and that's Slayton. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12. And a first down.
Giants, first down. A gain of 12. And
these third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbrain. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Giants.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another
A big-time play out of the G-men.
First and goal.
And even 30 yards.
I think that's just a coverage bust defensively, Mike. Somehow they lost track of the big tight end as he's getting vertical. By the time they realize it, he's already in position to make the play. Big-time pitch and catch brings up first and goal.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants.
But you know the old saying, Mike, the games don't count, but they matter. And these are the kind of things that really matter. Efficiency, in and out of the huddle, really work the offense and the process. And that's exactly what we saw here. To be this well-oiled early in the year is a great sign of things to come once we get to the regular season here in a couple weeks.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. That young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
On the ground, this is James Cook, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third and 2, here we go.
No gain on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he's going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Design run here for Allen. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. And they will continue to go backward. He's taken down for a second. That is Joey Bosa. He gets in there for the sack, and it looks like the time off has not slowed him down one bit.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bills offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And the Bills first down.
Allen working from the pistol. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. but it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. And that one's gonna be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. From 29, here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. It's a loss of a
Out of the
yard.
gun, here comes Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. As we are ready to get back underway. And he's going to have the Giants first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Forced out wide. He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
Here's James. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
On the give, it's Tracy. Finding room to the 20. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Giants.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Giants.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Second down throw for James. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Tracy. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, Winston. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here beginning with 1st and 10. Trubisky. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, it's Davis. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Trubisky. He's going to air this out for Davis. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
In punt formation.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Giants offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Winston. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd
out of the gun. It's Winston. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Begin with a zone read. And you'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Trubisky. He's going to air this out to Davis. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, make that play for your offense.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Tracy looking to run. And it's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake, it's Jameis. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down. Is there a gain of 7?
And the Giants 1st down.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. We'll get this to about midfield. DeMar Hamlin up for the stop.
1-yard gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, Winston. Complete. Finds his man Hodges. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Trubisky to throw. He'll step up and run. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Trubisky. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Here's Trubisky. He takes off. And nice work there. Going to a slide and gain about 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll try and get there on the ground. That's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
Matt Prater on for the field goal.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Davis. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And they're going to this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 41.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The ball comes out. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Trubisky to throw. Throw across his body is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. Pressure gets there. Down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10.
The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. They go sideline, and he stays, and now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. We'll go play action. It's Winston. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Michael Hoyt in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. A big hole. Inside the 20. And what a distance after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
On to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will get out in front 17-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Trubisky operating from the pistol. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now he gives to Davis. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, they'll set up under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Ryan Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. He'll get this out wide, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down throw for Winston. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Mario Ogunjobi getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. To throw is Winston. This one complete right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Johnson now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Trubisky. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Trubisky. He'll step up and run this. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Trubisky. That's going to be a drop underneath for Davis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Ray Davis. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Trubisky to throw. Short pass is taken in by Knox. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Bills.
Now, Trubisky. Now, screen will be set up for Davis. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To Ray Davis.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught. He fought with the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills go back within 6.
Makes the score Giants 20. Bills 14.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Now, this looks like a design run.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
They'll run with Tracy. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. A count. Take him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
2nd down throw for Jameis. Going up top. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
8 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Here's a run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Singletary. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. Moving to his right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's Trubisky the throw. Out wide. That's to Davis. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To Ray Davis. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They picked it up easily, didn't they? A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
And the Bills' 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
By Darius Alexander. A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Has his man. It's Sanders. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Now Davis. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 40.
He'll go again with Davis. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
A big 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Back to throw. He'll take off again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Yards. That's another Bills 1st down.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll run again. And he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5.
13 more yards. And the Bills 1st down.
He'll look to throw. And that time the pressure too much. He'll go down. Now, 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal at the 14-yard line.
play fake. He'll look to throw. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
That is incomplete. Here we go. Here gets what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Brings up fourth and goal.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Look at the crowd, and here's Tracy on first down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So a road win here for the Giants as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.